Good afternoon. Today is Friday the 22nd of December 2023. Here in front of me is a beautiful package that I've given myself a Christmas present. It's a Dean Marine model of the hospital ship St. Olaf, O-A-L-F. I don't know how long this will take, but I'm looking at it here. I'm now going to break the seal. I'm going to open it. It's come all the way from Peterborough in England. It was shipped by plane, and I've been waiting for it, and here we are. The moment has arrived that I'm about to open the package and have a look at what this is all about. Bear with me as I undo the wrapping that's required for here, so that I can see what it's all about. It's been very well wrapped, very well wrapped, and well, here goes. Okay, and voila, we've just about got it opened up. Well, all I can say is that it's certainly very well packaged, and here of course we've got the master plan of the boat, which I'm just holding up here at the moment. This is the master plan that I will be working on this model. So there we are. It's a beautiful master plan. So I'll just leave it there at the moment. I'll put that there. And also we have trays of fitting, a lot of fittings here, a comprehensive manual on the construction of this. There's so much information, there certainly will be a lot for me to absorb right throughout this here. So at this stage I will just stop at that. There's also a DVD enclosed here that for the construction of this boat. Good morning again. Continuing here with the construction of the hospital ship St. Olaf. Now, I just wanted to say a few words. Sometimes when people say, oh, it came in a kit, and people say, oh, well, it's already made up and it's very easy. It's a matter of gluing part A to part B to part C, and before you know what, you've done it. It doesn't require a lot of skill. That's absolutely, totally incorrect. For a start, let's look at the hull. This hull comes, it's a fiberglass hull. Here you will see that I have had to drill out all these ports. They're not ports, they're free ports on both sides. Here they are here, they've all had to be drilled out. Furthermore, I've had to reshape the back here with the smooth section, cutting it back. Equally here at the front, as you can see, I've had to do that and do it to the line. I've still got a lot of work to do here. These have all got to be totally cleaned out. At the moment they're just jagged, because what I did, I drilled a hole just to open it up, and then I've cut it open, but now I've got to clean it all up so that it's a clean, fine opening with no jagged side. Look at how jagged it's all here. That will all need to be cleaned out. These will, the circular section, they've got to be all neat. So, how long will this take me? This will take me at least a week. As I'm looking at the construction of this ship taking anywhere between 18 months to 24 months to construct. Well, good morning. This is the continuing session on the construction of the hospital ship St. Olaf. Today is the Sunday, the 7th of April 2024. The last time that I did a progress report, which was the initial one, I was working on the hull. Well, the hull at this point of time is totally completed, and let's talk about the hull at the moment. It just appears to be stuck here at the moment. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. I wasn't aware that it was stuck. It seems to be stuck here. I've done one of them. Now I'm doing the other. It's stuck on the stand that I've made. Anyhow, that's something that I may have to address at this point of time. Okay. Well, here is the completed hull, and last time that I was working on, I was doing all these openings that had to be handmade. That was a very laborious job. I've got the supports, these little strips here, and I've also completed the supports for the main deck. All the portholes have been drilled out, and I have, it's like a blue covering, which indicates as if they are curtains for the portholes. At the rear, the rudder and the propeller are all now in place, and as well is the anchor at the front of the ship, tightly secured. Also, what I have been working on, I've constructed a stand for the boat, and here it is here. It's mainly made out of pine, but the format that they give you for doing this, that comes with the kit, is totally useless. I had to do a new format. It took a lot of time, and this is my own design of the stand for the boat. So that's where I've reached at now. Also, just as a matter of interest, I've now also, what I have been working on is the construction of the main deck. So just bear me for a second and I'll get the construction here and I'll have that in view. This is the construction for the main deck. As you can see, there's all, this actually will sit on here. It's very hard at the moment to explain, but this took a lot of work, all these parts, putting them all together, and when the main deck is completed, it will sit on the deck supports that are here on the boat. Let me just say just a few words of that are just worth noting. Look, Dees Marine, and I can't reinforce my statement of the quality of Dees Marine. It's an absolute excellent quality model boat. It is, in fact, it is of museum quality. But, this is the big but, this is not a model for an inexperienced person or someone tackling the construction for a first time. It requires a lot of experience. The notes that are supplied are a very bare minimum. There is really, for a newcomer or a novice, there's insufficient information. The disc with the photos are of extremely poor quality. Some of them are useless, they're blurred. Whoever's taken the photo during construction has no idea how to take a macro photo, a close-up of whatever they're doing. They are absolutely useless. A lot of things that are shown with the construction photos don't tally up with the completed product. Obviously, along the line, someone has changed their mind and has improved the model. So there's a lot of anomalies there that I need to work out progressively as I'm going through. But nevertheless, I have a lot of confidence that this model will be a superb model. I know that, and I know only because I'm relying on my experience of all the other boats that I've built from Dean's Marine. And what more can I say? I am enjoying the construction of this. I certainly would recommend it. And as I've said before, I'm always open if somebody wants to contact me via YouTube. I'm happy to give them my email address if they want some assistance or help in the construction of this model or any other model that I have constructed. Feel free to do so. This was my updated report on the construction of the Warship, hospital ship rather, St. Olaf, with the hull being completed and the main deck nearly completed. Thank you and good morning.